Coming up Monday at 2 on Rowan Roper, what's next for Julian Assange?
Plus our Lee Ermey in the top 5 at 5.
Rowan Roper, afternoons 2 to 6, 8:90 a.m. WLS.
This is Jake Hartford on 890 a.m. WLS.
6:35, Awake with Jake. I just talked to a very angry Miss Dill Pickle out at O'Hare Airport. The big body scan machine was off to the side and they were not using it today. So she was all excited. She was going to get the big pat down, and they refused to pat her down. They just let her go. They just let her go through. And they told her, if you go through again, we're still not going to pat you down. So let them deal with that. Anyway, it's time for our very own sports report with our very own sports guy, Joe Rosansky. I almost forgot his name. I'm sorry, the storm is just getting the best of me. Good morning, Joe.
Good morning, Jake.
Last night at
I was ready to call you Wally.
Last night at the United Center, I guess the storm came early and the playing surface was covered with ice.
Well, that's right. That's right. And Vancouver, the Blackhawks got off a blizzard of shots at Vancouver. Did you like that?
Unfortunately, the Hawks were frigid in their scoring.
Yeah, unfortunately. The Canucks only had 18 shots the whole game, and they still got 3 of them past Marty Turco.
That's not good.
And Vancouver won 3-0.
That's 1 out of 6.
That's, yeah. The Hawks had 32 shots on Luongo, who they usually can beat because they're in Vancouver's head that they're not going to beat them. But last night wasn't the night, and now the Hawks have only won 6 times out of 14 tries at the United Center.
Wow.
This isn't good.
No, not good.
They'll be playing tomorrow night against Calgary at the UC.
Now, the big news with the Sox is they got Adam Dunn.
Well, you know what's interesting yesterday? The Chicago's baseball events once again show the difference between Cubs and Sox fans. The Sox fans are excited about the team spending big bucks on players who can get them to a championship, while Cub fans are mourning the passing of a legend. Sox fans are excited about, like you said, Adam Dunn. Cub fans are excited that Jeff Baker avoided arbitration. The Sox announcers are always, you expect them to say, put it on the board, yes. But Cub fans are used to hearing, oh no, or oh geez. There even was a moment of silence at the Hawks game yesterday for Ron Santo.
But I heard it wasn't totally silent.
Well, there's always going to be one person who wants to...
or more than one, yes.
Yeah, who can hear... Hey, did you hear me on the radio or on TV?
No.
That was me.
Yeah, but you're on every Saturday. Now, I've heard that the funeral for Santa will be at Holy Name on Friday with a public visitation at Holy Name on Thursday, and at some point, Ronnie Woo-Woo is going to do a special tribute.
Well, let's hope. It's the public visitation starts at 4 p.m. Thursday, and it will be at Holy Name Cathedral. The funeral is 10 a.m. on Friday, and the seating is limited at the church.
And I also understand they will be, at least this is what I heard, they're going to be playing the Steve Goodman Dying Cubs fans' last request.
They might.
Yeah. And if John McDonough was still running the Cubs, they'd have a book and audio tape out by Thursday.
That's right. They'd have little kiosks where you could purchase that. Do you remember when he first came to the broadcast booth in 1990?
No, I can't say I do.
The first words out of his mouth, he was swearing on opening day because he dumped his coffee on his scorecard. Yeah. It was amusing. And then who can forget that day in 2003 when his toupee caught fire during the national anthem at Shea Stadium in New York? It wasn't a good time for Ron Santo in New York, was it?
Nice beaver, as Leslie Nielsen would say. Well, that's it. Bears are Detroit tomorrow?
The Bears are favored by 5. Every time I tell you I don't think they're going to win, they win. I'm gonna buck the trend. I'm gonna say the Bears win, and they'll win by more than 5.
And what did the Bulls do last night?
Well, they lost again. The Celtics beat the Bulls 104-92. But this time Noah got a rebound. He got 10 of them.
He's got long hair.
He does. Yeah. And the Bulls will be hosting Houston today.
And Boozer has a lot of tattoos.
He does. He also had 12 points.
Yeah. I think
if you drive down the tollway and you see the Bulls billboards with Carlos Boozer on them, you might be wondering who that player is because he's only played in 2 games so far.
Well, we have to run now, Joe.
Well, I understand.
Because we have the storm alert.
I can tell you right now, on your O'Hare, there have only been 1 or 2 cars on my unplowed side street.
All right. Thank you for that unofficial report, Joe.
I cannot even see my car on the street, but then again, my car is white.
All right, I have to go now. Bye, Joe.
Have a good week, Jake.
You too, bye. Joe Rosansky with the sports. Those Hawks better start winning at home. Anyway, 591-8900. Back to the phones. Dan in Paxton. Dan.
Yeah, this is Stan.
Stan.
Hey, thanks for putting me on. Hey, Paxton down here. I'm on west on Route 9.
Is this, wait a minute, is this a storm report?
Yes.
All right, hold on. We have to make this official. From the Awake with Jake Storm Alert System report, Stan from Paxton. Stan, go ahead.
Yeah, Jake, thanks for having me on. I'm out here on Route 9. Route 9 is down to 2 lanes. Only 2 passable lanes down here.
How many lanes does it have at normal, like in July?
Oh, you had to ask that. 2 lanes.
2 lanes, okay. But it's down to 2 lanes today, we can say.
Yes. You only got to tell that part of the story. It makes it more enticing.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it. Other than that, I can't tell you anymore.
US 9's down to 2 lanes.
Yeah, Route 9's down to 2 lanes. It's official.
Thank you, Dan.
Okay, thanks.
And we quickly go to Tinley Park, where Regina is checking in, part of the Awake with Jake Storm Alert System report. Good morning, Regina.
Hi, how are you?
For those who don't know, Tinley Park is in the southwest suburbs. I want to say like 159th and Harlem and that area, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Paint the picture for us, Regina.
Okay, well, I just got up, and I opened up my blinds, and there's snow in the front and the back of my house. And I haven't checked the sides, but I'm thinking it's there, too.
Is this something that scares you, Regina?
It scares me a lot.
You're afraid if you look now on the sides of your home that your home may be surrounded?
I'm thinking, too. I don't know what to do.
Are your doors closed? We do not want any of that snow to work their way into your home.
Yes, they are. The windows are shut, too.
Do you have enough milk?
It's everywhere. It's everywhere. My husband's crying.
When was the last time you heard him cry?
Oh, it's been years. This is really scary.
All right. Thank you, Regina.
Thank you.
You just heard Regina say, this is really scary. Tom in Chicago, welcome to WOS, Tom.
How you doing, Jake?
Are you reporting in for us?
Pardon me?
Are you reporting in?
Yes, I am. I just came out of southern Illinois from a town called Salem. The roads are all dry south of Champaign. The worst part of the snow, as far as I'm concerned, is in Champaign. I'm just south of Kankakee at the moment, heading back into town. And this is not a bad snowstorm. I do this 5 nights a week. I've been a trucker for over 30 years of my life, and you can do this with your eyes closed.
So what you're saying is Champaign is overrun with snow.
More than what we've got here, yes.
All right, there you go. Thank you, Tom.
Okay, take care.
That's from a trucker. Champaign is overrun with snow. Gary in New Lenox.
Hey, Jake, this is Gary Boba, Falls friend from New Lenox. How
Yes, sir.
are ya?
What's up?
Well, I looked out the window, and Santa is down. I mean, I had to go out there. I got to check his pulse. I don't know if he's had a coronary or if he's just, way down by the snow. But
is this an inflatable Santa or one of those, structure-type Santas?
Oh, this is an inflatable Santa. This is we're way south, man.
So what you're saying is the force of the storm has deflated the Santa.
Well, either that or, his arteries are clogged and he's dead.
So, Gary, what you're reporting to you, Lennox, the Santa on your front lawn may be dead because of the storm.
Yeah, I hope my kids aren't listening.
Thank you, Gary.
Goodbye.
Oh, the humanity. Connie in Yorkville.
Very worried. I looked out in my driveway.
Yes.
And someone is shoveling.
They're actually shoveling snow in your driveway.
There's some strange teenager shoveling.
You have no idea who this teenager is?
I have no idea.
You know, Connie,
It's not anyone that's ever existed in my household.
This is good to hear because this is an example of people helping people, Connie. That's what it's all about.
I think you're right. See, in all this worry and turmoil, there are good people still out there.
So we could report there's a good Samaritan in Yorkville in your driveway shoveling snow.
A teenager.
A teenager.
Right.
Thank you, Connie.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Chris in Schaumburg. Chris, you're in WLS.
Yes, we have a nominal snowman sighting. He's looking for a homeless shelter in the Schaumburg area.
Is he passing out mayoral petitions by any chance?
No, but he came in to know how can he get on a plane to North Carolina.
The storm has affected our communications out there. Schaumburg is under siege. It has affected our communication system. The only thing we can use right now would be a commentary by Walter Jacobson on the storm. Rick in St. Charles. Hello, Rick.
Good morning, Jake. Just had a group of deer across the road in front of me, slid off the road, kind of stuck, but I see
The deer slid off the road?
Well, the deer slid, so did I.
Oh.
I think the deer won because they're still going.
Now, why were the deer crossing the road?
I don't know, but I see a sleigh off in the distance, kind of like in a group of scrub trees, and there's a large man with a red suit on that's trying to push it out. I think the deer became disconnected or something. And there's another car just swerved out and stuck. This is off of North Avenue out in St. Charles.
All right. Thank you, Rick.
Yeah.
We will get more storm report, but I have an important message to read from Hillary Clinton. And then we'll get back to more storm reports. You know, Hillary has always said it best. You never gave in, you never gave up, and together we made history. Do you remember Hillary's speech at the Democratic National Convention? It was an historic moment, one that made all of us proud. If you missed the first opportunity to buy a DVD of her speech, you are in luck. We have a few of our special edition 2008 National Democratic Convention DVDs left, and we want to share them with you. If you contribute $50 or more today, that's right, $50, to help retire the last bit of Hillary's campaign debt, we will send you a DVD with Hillary's historic speech at the 2008 Denver Convention and the inspiring video that introduced her. But you're saying, Jake, that's it? Well, nope, that's not all. There's more. It also includes President Clinton's speech and a special message that Hillary recorded just for you. And for those of you, if you want really something special, extra special for Christmas, you can contribute $250 or more and receive one of our special signature DVDs hand-signed by Hillary. But folks, you better hurry. We only have 50 of these signature DVDs left. And if you call in the next 10 minutes, you also get, as a bonus, a Bill Clinton cigar. So act fast if you want one of these. This is Jake Hartford for Hillary. Back after this.
Awake with Jake. Jake Hartford, 890 AM, WLS.
Back to programming in a minute, but first, listen to this. Since the New York Mint is releasing to the public classic U.S. gold coins, there's a number you can call for free historical information and a free DVD. But first, it says that during the Great Depression, people were clamoring for gold coins because no one wanted to face economic turbulence without the security of gold. The government finally took them out of circulation, and a government meltdown was ordered. That's why most of us have never even seen a classic U.S. gold coin. But recently a stash was discovered in Europe. Gleaming U.S. gold coins minted between 1866 and 1933, all uncirculated. It says the New York Mint is releasing them to the public on a first-come, first-served basis when you call, here it is, 1-800-300-3707. Wouldn't that be amazing to hold U.S. history? Okay, if you want that free historical information and the free collector's DVD, the number to call is 1-800-300-3707. 1-800-300-3707.
Sally Field talks about getting a month of Boniva free.
If you have osteoporosis, check out the My Boniva program. It's free to join and shows you lots of ways to help improve your bone strength. Boniva works with your body to help stop and reverse bone loss. And My Boniva gives you calcium-rich recipes, monthly reminders, and even a month of Boniva free.
Once monthly Boniva is a 150 milligram prescription tablet to treat and prevent postmenopausal osteoporosis. See our ad in Weight Watchers. Don't take Boniva ibandronate sodium if you have problems with your esophagus, low blood calcium, severe kidney disease, or can't sit or stand for at least 1 hour. Follow dosing instructions carefully. Stop taking Boniva and tell your doctor if you have difficult or painful swallowing, chest pain, or severe or continuing heartburn, as these may be signs of serious upper digestive problems. If jaw problems or severe bone, joint, and or muscle pain develop, tell your doctor.
Ask your doctor if Boniva can help you stop losing and start reversing. And check out the My Boniva program.
Join today and get a free month of Boniva if eligible at myboniva.com or call 1-888-MY-BONIVA.
Everywhere I go, people ask me, do you really drink that cherry juice? As though they think I'm making it up or something. I'm not. This is Cisco Cotto. For several months now, I've been drinking Nature Blessed cherry juice. It comes concentrated, so I mix in some water and always keep a pitcher of it in my refrigerator. It's always ready to go. I love the taste, but it's also good for me. Tart cherries are a great source of antioxidants and anthocyanins, and tart cherries are the only fruit known to contain melatonin. That helps you sleep better, and when you get enough rest, you have more energy. Have you tried Nature Blessed? You should. It tastes great, and it's good for you. You can find out more about tart cherries at our website, WLSAM.com. Just enter keyword cherry, or buy your own Nature Blessed Tart Cherry Juice Concentrate. You can get it at Jewel Osco in the refrigerated juice aisle at Jewel Osco. Also, Strachan, Van Til, Ultra Foods, Shop and Save, and other quality retailers. Take it from me. Drink the best. Drink Nature Blessed.
The American Pickers are back.
You want it, you got it.
They drive.
The more miles we put in, the more stuff we find.
They search.
Wow. Oh my God, this thing could be mine.
They pick.
What do you want for something like this?
And you never know what they'll find.
Fantastic.
Unbelievable. We are going everywhere.
Go back on the road with Mike and Frank for an all-new season of American Pickers.
See what happens when the rubber hits the road.
Premieres Monday at 9, 8 Central. Only on History. Made every day.
Everybody loves Rite Aid's new Wellness Plus Rewards program. And why not, when every item you buy gets you closer to 20% off your purchases every day? But did you know bringing your prescriptions to Rite Aid gets you there even faster? Because every prescription you fill earns you 25 points toward 20% off. It's the fast track to getting the whole store on sale for a year. Learn more and join Wellness Plus free at RiteAid.com. Then transfer your prescriptions today. Prescriptions paid by state or federal healthcare programs are not eligible, nor are prescriptions filled in New York or New Jersey. See your Rite Aid store for details.
Learn to avoid having a financial repeat of 2008. Listen to Securing Your Financial Future with the Goldstone Financial Group. Sunday mornings at 8.
The latest national news is just minutes away with ABC News updates at the top and bottom of every hour on 890 AM WLS. You're listening to Jake Hartford on 890 AM WLS.
Trim the tree until I got high. I was gonna buy you a DVD, but then I got high. Fala, my presents ain't wrapped up, and I know why. Why, man? Hey, hey, 'cause I got high. Yeah, because I got high.
And there are people calling for the Hillary DVD. I think they're high this morning. 6:54. We have another WLS wants you to know right now.
And now it's time for something WLS wants you to know.
Legendary Nut and Sports.
We interrupt. I'm sorry, folks. We have to interrupt this Something WS wants you to know with another breaking report from the Awake with Jake Storm Alert system. This is from 309 in Peoria. Listen closely if you're in the Peoria area. Peoria conditions are 4 inches on the ground. This came in on text 68683. It says 4 inches on top of hot tub cover. It says yard pond is solid ice. Birds are frozen in flight. I repeat, birds are frozen in flight. While we're doing the reports, we have Bob and Highland calling in. Bob?
You know, Jake, I was taking this all very lightly until I looked outside. This is not restricted to Illinois. This is also in Indiana.
You always think it happens to somebody else. You never think it can happen to you.
Yeah, I was just totally taking it for granted, enjoying a nice nap. And then I hear you on the radio and all these poor people all over the place. And I think, well, that's just Illinois. If I look outside, we got our 4 inches over here too, Jay. It's everywhere.
So you could report that your ground is covered in with snow.
Jay, if I didn't know there was ground underneath that snow, I would say there wasn't even ground there.
That's how much snow is there.
I would say 4 inches, Jake. And I don't even know about going outside today. I'll bet you it's cold out there too.
All right. Thank you, Bob.
All right.
There you go. There you have it. And remember Regina in Tinley Park, folks. Say a prayer for Regina, who is surrounded. Her home is surrounded by snow, and they're low on milk. If anybody in Tinley Park is listening, if you can get to Regina's house, if you can try to get there, if you got a 4-wheeler or a 6-wheeler, get her some milk, please. It's people helping people. That's what it's all about. Now, we have the show announcement. This is an announcement. I know you're saying, Jake, you've said this stuff before, major announcement, and it never is. You know what? This time I really mean it. Of an historic proportion, so big, the staff here on the show they don't even know what the announcement is. And all morning they've been asking, Jake, what is it? What's going to be? And I said, nope, when the listeners hear it first, then you'll hear it. When the listeners hear it, you'll hear it. I'm almost not. Do I have time to give this announcement now? No, I guess I do. You know, the show's on Saturday mornings, 5 to 7, correct? Well, 3 weeks from today is Christmas morning. Normally, there'd be no show. Because what happens, radio stations like this one would start doing the Christmas music around 6 o'clock Christmas Eve, and they just stay that way until like afternoon of Christmas Day. Because I've done Christmas Day on this station many times. Well, what we're doing this year, we're going to have a special Awake with Jake live edition. I'm calling it Awake with Santa Jake. 5 to 7 on Christmas morning, and we're inviting all of you to open your presents with my presents. As I open mine, that of course you, the listeners, will send me. Now I can't say that. Management wouldn't like that part. But that's what we're going to have. This is the first time on this station that will be live programming on Christmas morning, and it'll be right here from 5 to 7 on Christmas Day. So join me for that, and stay safe today in the storm. Bye-bye.